Songs in the Night, September 9th. The chosen text from 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 6. Love rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. However profitable error might be, love could take no part in it, and could not desire the reward of evil, but it does take pleasure in the truth. Truth upon every subject, and especially in the truth of divine revelation. However unpopular the truth may be, however much persecutions its advocacy may involve, however much it may cost the loss of the friendship of this world, and to those who are blinded by the God of this world. The spirit of love has such an affinity for the truth that it rejoices to share loss, persecution, distress, and whatever may come against the truth or its servants. In the Lord's estimate, it is all the same whether we are ashamed of Him or ashamed of His word. And of all such He declares that He will be ashamed when He comes be glorified in His saints. Reprint number 4918, hymn number 261. Amen.
Welcome, deep divers. Glad you could join us. Today we're diving into a really potent idea. It's about love, truth, and conviction. We're looking at a passage from Songs in the Night, September 9, and specifically focusing on 1 Corinthians 13.6, the love chapter, our mission today, to really get into what it means for love to, well, not just accept truth, but rejoice in it, even when that truth isn't easy or popular. And just a reminder, we're exploring the ideas here, not necessarily endorsing every single viewpoint.
Absolutely. And it's quite striking how this ancient piece of writing feels so relevant. It really offers a, let's say, solid perspective on integrity, on commitment, especially when things get ethically murky in our modern world, Makes you think about what you truly value.
Okay, so let's unpack the core statement. Love rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. The source material stresses that real love just. It can't find pleasure in iniquity, in wrongdoing or falsehood. It can't desire, the reward of evil. Think about getting ahead dishonestly or buying into a convenient lie. The text says true love and that stuff, fundamentally incompatible.
Right. And what's fascinating, I think, is that it's not just not doing wrong. It's actively taking pleasure in what's true. And the text is specific truth upon every subject, it says, but especially the truth of divine revelation, those core foundational truths for many traditions. And this isn't just, putting up with truth, it's rejoicing, even however unpopular the truth may be.
Yeah, actively rejoicing, which suggests this really deep alignment, doesn't it?
Exactly. Love finds its sort of natural state in truth.
And that leads us right into the difficult part, often. This kind of commitment. It can set you against the grain. The text is very upfront about the potential cost, advocating for unpopular truths. It might involve persecution or the loss of the friendship of this world, even alienation from people the text calls blinded by the God of this world, maybe those swayed by trends or worldly values.
It's a stark picture, and says the spirit of love actually has such an affinity, such a connection to truth, that it rejoices to share loss, persecution, distress, or whatever may come against the truth or its servants.
Wow, okay, so it's not just gritting your teeth and enduring it.
No, it's described as an active, almost joyful sharing in that hardship for truth's sake. I mean, it reframes resilience, doesn't it? It's like an active stance, a celebration of integrity, even when it costs you.
A deep, unwavering stance. So bringing it together, what's the bigger implication here? The source mentions the Lord's perspective, saying, it's all the same whether we are ashamed of Him or ashamed of His word.
Yeah.
No wiggle room there. It suggests our willingness to stand for truth is, well, fundamentally important.
And the consequence mentioned is quite serious. It says, of all such He declares that He will be ashamed when He comes to be glorified in His saints, which points to a kind of ultimate reckoning or revelation of integrity.
So it's not just about how we feel now or social discomfort.
Exactly. It suggests our public stance on truth has these deep, almost cosmic implications for who we really are. It really pushes you to ask about your own convictions versus convenience.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive, we've seen this incredibly strong, maybe even demanding link between love and a solid commitment to truth. A commitment that might require sacrifice, yes, but also holds this promise of rejoicing in something true and lasting.
Which really leaves us, and you, the listener, with something to mull over. What does it genuinely mean for you to rejoice in the truth in your life? especially when taking that stand might cost you something or put you against the crowd. How do you navigate that tension between your deepest convictions and what feels easy or convenient?